You want to start with episode number, Aubrey?
Yeah, today we are on episode 373, going to 400, huh?
Yeah, we're getting up there pretty quick. And today's little update about our public case study using the Blimp method called Excalibur Brothers. Let's do this.
Welcome to the Global from Asia podcast, where the daunting process of running an international business is broken down into straight up actionable advice. And now, your host, Michael Michelini.
So Aubrey, are you free or are you locked? I've lost
I'm
track.
free.
You're free.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm still locked. I guess, why should I expect any rights here? I'm stuck in China. So almost a month here, but I guess, one of my friends told me actually during the first lockdown phases in 2020, it's a good chance to get work done, right? And buckle down and get work done while you're stuck. So that's what we've been doing. We've been working hard here and keeping things interesting. Exactly just like today's show. We're going to bring on Luciano, our branding and product expert that is working with us on Excalibur Brothers. How's it been for you, Aubrey? I know you've been following along. You've been on a lot of the calls with the Blimp method and also some of our smaller team calls. How are you feeling about all this so far?
Yeah, I think I'm doing good. I just want to remind you that it's okay to rest sometimes. Don't work too much and don't be so hard on yourself. I think you've been working so hard, and yeah, if after you end that lockdown, I think you deserve a good rest again. So
True.
on my end, I think I'm doing well right now, and I've been catching up with lots of things, and I've been learning so much as well. And thank you for always giving me the opportunity to do that.
Yeah, I mean, we all like in working with you, Aubrey, and you're a fast learner, and it's really great. So now our show. We can just jump right in. Luciano's here. How you doing, Luciano?
Good morning. How are you
Morning.
doing?
We're all right. We're
Doing
all
great.
right.
Yeah. Hello, Aubrey.
Hello, Luciano. Nice to meet you again.
Yeah, we told she's got her passport now, so she's well, I don't know if she when, but we'll get her out to China or somewhere, right, for some networking soon.
Wow. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah, for sure.
Exciting.
Yeah, I mean, and we got to get to Porto Galera, Luciano. Have you ever been there?
Where?
Porto Galera. It's her
Port-
hometown.
Porto Galera. Porto Galera is in Philippines?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I've never been to the Philippines before.
You never been to anywhere in the Philippines?
No, I would love to go.
Do they still have that saying, Aubrey, of it's always more fun in the Philippines? Is that still what they say?
Yeah, it's still our slogan, I think. So
It is, okay.
yeah. So
I remember
Luciano,
that.
you better go here. Because it's more
Yeah,
fun here.
it's fun. It's fun. Yeah, she's like, it's actually like even Filipinos go there for a holiday, and it's like a beach town island, right, Aubrey? It's like
Wow.
yeah, it's like a resort
I
area.
really have
Beaches.
big plans to go to Philippines, but I never been. I've been everywhere in Asia already. Philippines, it's definitely on my plans.
Yeah, it's definitely a one you should hit. I don't want to say negative, but Manila is not really. I mean, there's some good parts of Manila, I guess, but I'm more of the province. I like the province, but the internet's the problem. Like Aubrey's dealing with, the internet is the big problem in the Philippines. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I
So-
think regardless of where you're in province or in the city, it's still a problem.
Yeah, yeah. So anyway,
China is also not much easier, right?
so China's got fast internet if you're using Chinese websites.
Yeah, which is not really our case. Sometimes.
Yeah, we're not using Chinese websites. So yeah, but I joke, but it seems like we mostly work with Philippines and China. It's like the two top worst internets in the world, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, so today's show is a good update. I thanks Luciano for coming back. I think what was just a couple months ago we had you on, right? And Aubrey was co-hosting and introducing this new brand, Excalibur Brothers, and a lot has been happening, right? But yeah, so yeah, I mean, it's been a lot. I mean, for me, I guess it's reminding me how much upfront time and investment it is to create products and brands, right? I mean, man, I think it's been 8 or 9 months. I can't say a year yet, but it's getting to, I think August will be a year that this has been like kind of like in the works, right, Luciano?
Yes, we've been working on this since August
Yeah.
last year. We're doing a lot of progress and doing amazing progress in the project. I'm very excited. I think the first products will land at
Yeah.
Amazon very soon. So really cannot wait for this to happen.
Okay. Aubrey, you want to take the first question?
So yeah, I think for those who didn't check out the episode, I think our last episode with Luciano is on 365 about next e-commerce journey launching the Blimps. It's just the official launch of Excalibur Brothers as well. So Luciano, can you introduce yourself again to the listeners?
My name is Luciano. I one of the partners of Excalibur Brothers. My background is mostly branding, design, marketing, and I'm helping build the brand Excalibur Brothers. Me and Michael have been doing like amazing progress recently, and we're in the Amazon e-commerce business for a long time. We've been as a community building this together, and this is very very exciting because there are like many people working together in this, and this is like very interesting way to learn, share knowledge, and we're always learning a lot. I'm very excited. There's so many interesting people working with us on this. So
Yeah, for sure. For sure. And we'll show some products today. For those watching on video, I know a lot of it mostly still on iTunes audio subscription, but if you want to watch the video, I'll show some in my hands today for that. And we'll explain it to audio for those listening only. But what I was going to say was the brand position of Excalibur Brothers, I think even from the last time we talked is kind of tweaked. I think, well, it's always evolving, right? I think every brand, but should we share a little bit about some of the considerations we've taken as it's developed with the product line? Like, I think we're really drilling down on men's gift. And I don't know if we said that on our last episode, which was, I'm looking at the notes, Aubrey put 365 was that last show, if people want to listen. But since that last show, I think we've kind of drilled down a little bit more on the brand positioning, right?
yes, we went down to the brand positioning. We went down to the brand strategy, and I think this process of brand positioning and brand strategy is a never ending process, because brands evolve. Brands are organic things that evolve with time, and assumptions we made before, they become more mature as we understand better the customer we are the consumer we are working with, and the product lines we are working with. And of course, this has been for us always a topic that we over the time we get more and more mature. So I would say that Scout Brothers, we started as a brand we were thinking before, right, Mike, like it's a brand for Scout Brothers is a brand that existed before, like
Yeah,
since 2003.
exactly.
It's a brand that it's a website that you bought in 2003, and have a history on that, right?
Technically,
And we
I wasn't the original owner, just to be
Yeah, you're
clear.
not the original owner, but I mean, they started like as a website that sells medieval products, right?
Yep.
And we took this as our starting point for to building the brand and brand history. So Excalibur Brothers before was a brand that were doing medieval products. The products itself were medieval products, But I would say now that we came to a point that medieval is more of the brand story.
The feeling.
And we use this like medieval story and medieval feeling to build a brand narrative to sell other products, right?
Yep.
That not necessarily are medieval products, but can be you as you look at the product, as you look at the brand, you remind us this medieval
Yeah.
feeling. So for now, Scarborough Brothers is a brand that make gifts for gentlemen, for men.
Exactly.
And the story is about the medieval times. The packaging makes you feel good about that, right?
Agreed.
And yeah.
Yeah, so maybe we can share more on how these products became more on men's product. So maybe we can start discussing each category or each product. Maybe let's
Yeah.
start with polishing cloth.
Yeah. So for those watching on video version, you can see it in my hand, but it's essentially a microfiber material cloth that's for cleaning a wine glass. Of course, could be other materials, but primarily, and you can see we have two different variations. So this is white with like red trimming, and like Luciano has said in the brand, it's the tag itself is like a flag, right? Luciano designed this so
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
the feeling,
It's
like
very
you just
subtle,
said,
but
yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Do you want to explain that?
yeah, it's very subtle. Like this is like a medieval element, and we're selling a polishing cloth for wine. Is a good product for gentlemen, and we're gonna package in a very nice box.
Yep.
We're working a lot on the on packaging experience, and
But
the box itself also will look
yeah,
a little bit like leather. We're using a special paper that have this like texture that feels a little bit rustic and elegant at the same time. And we're working on these very small details that make a difference for the brand.
agreed. So also, Aubrey, we didn't pick the URL for today. I'm going to say it now. Please help me maybe put notes. Globalfromasia.com/EB products, EB meaning Excalibur brother, and then products, all one word. And then people could see, maybe put some pictures of these products on there. So people maybe listening could type it in. Also, you made me remember, Luciano, we did a blog on Mike's blog, video blog. Remember, I took my camera to the packaging supplier. So Aubrey, if we could also embed that into the page, the YouTube vlog, so people can watch that video of Luciano and I going to the packaging supplier. We got rejected from the factory because of COVID restrictions, or because of it was my fault, but I thought that might be some good notes to add. But yeah, globalformasia.com/EB products with an S. People can check all those things out if they're listening or watching and they want to file along. So, well, let's get the female intro feeling, Aubrey. I mean, we keep saying men. I mean, of course, women could buy it, or I mean, what do you think of this kind of product? I mean, do you think it excludes women, or how do you feel about this? Put you on the spot here.
I think it's also applicable for us women because actually we're the one who's doing the dishes, right?
Oh,
Normally. And
yeah, I gotta be
yeah.
careful on that. But yeah, I do dishes too. But but yeah, I
It's
mean, also it could be gifts. If you're a lot of people on e-commerce, women are, I think, I don't have the numbers in front of me, but I think women buy more online than men by actually a pretty considerable amount. I don't know if Luciano or Aubrey know that, but it's also a gift item. So women might be looking for a gift for their father, their boyfriend, their husband, etc. And then they see this, and maybe it's not for them, but that feeling is also for that person they're buying it for. So that's another angle. Interesting. Okay, you want to talk about the next product, Aubrey?
yeah, I agree on that one. I think let's proceed to the next one, the leather glass case, which I believe
Okay.
is the hardest part or the hardest one to outsource, right?
Yeah, this one has been the hardest one for us to design. We've gone through a few different suppliers, so I'm holding it in my hand. This is actually not going to be our final one, but you might be able to see that here. I like this feel. It's got the Luciano designed this. It's like the cursive writing. It says established, and then the year, and then it has our logo. It's just like the shield, right? Just the cross and the shield. So, and this is for reading glasses. This one thing, yeah, we've been having trouble with this. Luciano, you want to share a little bit about some of this product, the story, experience? I also put pens in it.
Yeah, we are making the leather. We're making a case, and we thought that as doing a glasses case for a brand that stands for this medieval like narrative, and we also of course aim to be a high quality product brand, and we are paying a lot of attention on the product sourcing part in the materials. So we want to make sure that we're not using like low quality, low grade synthetic materials. So we decided to utilize a high quality leather. We've been trying as much as we can to get the best quality materials we have from the suppliers, and this is a lot of research from our side, and we're doing like a lot of progress. Sometimes it's difficult to find real leather. I always find a supplier he use fake leather.
Yeah,
But we
no.
somehow we kind of find our ways to get to the right materials. Take a little more time to source the quality material, but I think in the end it's gonna worth the customer who really appreciate quality will definitely look for.
Yeah, after all, Excalibur Brothers is a premium brand, right? So
Hmm.
we definitely want to deliver a quality products.
And we're
Yes.
liking the leather category. I think, today we're going to kind of go through a lot of different kinds of product materials and types. And actually last session's Nelson Luciano has also been talking to us, and he's helping us with QA. Actually, I didn't say it on the cloth, but we had to actually kind of go back and add the washing instructions on the label. But yeah, of course we want to be a real brand. So of course you can cut corners and do things fast, but then later that will of course cause, hopefully not too expensive, but it will cause problems, delays, of course, negative feedback, maybe even recalls, things like that. So this one has been a lot more trouble. Actually, I think Mayor listens to some of these. Shout out to Mayor. He gave us this idea. He's got a lot of experiences with this kind of category too. But I like this product. But yeah, it's definitely been a lot much more challenging of the four that we're going to talk about today. And like we said at the beginning, like making your own brand, making your own products is probably one of the bigger investments you make in. And again, back to the Blimp method and the franchising, I think the four that are going through it are really happy that we're realizing. I talked to Mayor on a call yesterday. He called me up and we did like 45 minutes talk, but this is the big value. We're on the franchise model. We're as a brand or on our side developing this and tweaking it, and of course reporting back. Aubrey's been really helping a lot with the communication, but going back with the franchisees that are going to be selling this, to have their Amazon accounts getting ready, preparing the shipping plan. But yeah, it's a huge amount of upfront, but the idea is it's a long-term asset for both the franchisees with their cash flow and sales, and saving their time and using our expertise and and skills of Luciano and the team here to get this going. I'm really excited. But yeah, this one especially has been a troublesome. I think there's a new sample, new supplier. This is not the production one. Or I still am keeping this. It's cost us also like $50. Do you know that? US. Because this production sample, they had to like, we have two of them, but I'll save one for Aubrey. Aubrey, you want one? Can you come out here? All right, so that's the second one. Yeah, that one's definitely a more challenging one.
So I think let's proceed to the third one, the Flask.
Yeah, so this is a drinking flask set. So you can see here, if you're watching on video, we'll also have some pictures. This is the flask. It's not totally finished. This is PU, polyurethane, not genuine leather. So literally just today, the factory sent us pictures of the flask with genuine leather with the EB logo, Excalibur Brothers logo on the bottom right of it. But it will also come with these shot glasses inside and a little funnel and a nice gift case. But yeah, what do you think of this, Luciano? This one? What's your
Yeah, this one is the same idea, right? We're gonna utilize the I like the sample. I think it's good. I just think we need to change for the genuine leather as well for this.
Yeah.
So supplier is gonna do this for us. We're gonna customize it, and I think this is ready to go.
Yeah. Yeah, this one's a little bit more straightforward. Packaging, I think we're going to modify. We actually work with a different print packaging supplier. So I'm excited to see that they've been working on it too. But yeah, this one's a little bit more straightforward than, like you said, the leather glass case is the challenging one. But this one, but then they told us today that they can't change the bottom. They can't put our logo on the bottom. I don't know if you saw the Luciano just came in
Yeah,
like
I just saw it. I think we can.
push them.
I like your idea to tell the supplier that if they cannot do it, we find another supplier.
Yeah, I mean, I think you got to push a little bit sometimes,
I think it's working with suppliers is, I don't know if this is everywhere, but in China, especially from my experience, sometimes you want to do something, you want to really push the boundaries of what can be done. And they don't like that. They wanna not. They wanna. Oh, this is not. This is hard to do, or I don't want to do, or this cannot be done. And we know that can be done. We
Exactly.
see this features on the market. Sometimes we ask for, and they don't want to because they already have their production line set up. And if you ask for making engraving in a part of the product that they're not used to, they don't want to make difficult for them. So they that's hard. Don't do that.
It's
But
unbelievable.
if you want to stand out on the market, if you want to make a impression, if you want to make something good, you need to push the boundaries of what can be done. You really need to push them, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So, I mean, I think this is gold for anybody watching, even if you're an experienced seller. I think we're giving you pretty good insights. And again, we're trying to, share our story, share our experience as we're happening. And, what's the final one, Aubrey, on our list today?
The most fragile one, the shot glass set.
Well, I don't have it on me. Like, it's stuck somewhere for like 2 or 3 weeks. It's been stuck. They have the packaging suppliers received it, so the packaging has been getting worked on to be better. But basically, a 6-shot glass bamboo set that will be in a nice packaging box. This one we're really excited about. I think the franchisee's got his Amazon account at least applied or opened. Aubrey, can't remember.
Yeah, he already opened one.
Oh, he's got it ready. Perfect. But yeah, I mean, if the supplier even asked me yesterday or 2 days ago if we're gonna order, I'm like, how can I order? I haven't gotten a sample, and it's stuck somewhere because of the lockdowns. I don't know. Has it really not arrived at Wendy's? I mean, my actual house, but that one I can't show you because I don't have yet still. But this again, it fits into the category of gift, right? And also drinking and relaxing. And do you have any input on this one, Luciano? I know I can't show it on the video today, but
Yeah, the shot glass it's also very straightforward product. Is ready for us to do the production. Everything is more or less. I think it's the most likely is gonna be the first one you're gonna launch. I just saw the packaging from the supplier is almost like 99% good. The sample they build, the prototype they build is almost the 100% what we need, and I think there's no much we need to change. I think
okay.
this is gonna be a great product as well.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I mean, it's kind of fun because your products, I'm not a big drinker, but I mean, still, it's a nice little gift to have in your house, like celebrate with some friends visiting, have it on the shelf. So yeah, those are the four products. And I hope the listeners or watchers appreciate us sharing pretty openly. Aubrey, what's the next point?
I think during our last call, we've been discussing about this one, the packaging of those products. So I know you've been spending a lot of time on doing that. And
Yeah.
any progress or anything you want to share about that?
Well, Luciano's been mentioning almost every product, and he's made like a really nice design for each one, like in the software. And we're not using the factory's default packaging, right? And we're even using a separate supplier for this. So, Luciano, you want to give some more insights on our packaging?
Yeah, I mean, it's very challenging. We're working with a supplier in EU, and so EU is very far from where we are in China. So we're in China, but at the same time, we are in a place that is far from the factory at the same time. So most of our communication, it's we communicate with them in English, and Jasmine is helping us with the communication. She speaks both English and Chinese, so she can make this like if the supplier misunderstands something, she can translate to them. And we've been building this almost remotely. They ship the samples to us, but since we are in the middle of a lockdown, it's also very hard for us to get the samples. So we are relying a lot on videos of the product. We see we ask them to make photos and videos of the product, and only by seeing the videos we can already know what we need to work next. It makes the process agile and yeah, I mean this is this is very interesting times.
It's been unbelievable, but I think it is, and actually we're not in the same room right now. I think it looks like you're in a hotel still, and
Yeah, I'm in a hotel.
crazy. We were living in the same apartment for a while, but not right now, and lockdowns. And but when we were where you were showing me on your computer, you're kind of making these. It's a foundation, right, for the packaging. So it's like a framework for future products. So while it's a lot of upfront investment now in the products and the packaging, the idea is when we add new products, we can use this framework for the packaging
Yeah,
and other parts to go faster, which has been awesome.
definitely is gonna be faster.
Yeah.
I think that both product development and packaging development is gonna be faster in the future, especially because we already have the materials figured out for the packaging. We have the color palette, the color definition. We have all the packaging supplier already understand us. They already understand what we want, and we have the products, the materials that we need to print everything sourced by the supplier that we already work. And as for the products, we like since we are working with four different products, all these four different products can become a family of products, right? So shot glasses can be shot glasses with different colors. Leather case can be a different way type of leather case or a different color of leather case. The polishing cloth can be different types of polishing cloth for wood, polishing cloth for glass, polishing cloth for different uses. And what's the other one? The flask also can be different colors or different flask designs and more different items for men as well.
Yep.
So
And
we're
then
gonna change size because the structure is gonna be the same. So this is gonna be all the products can be scalable. All the packaging can also be scalable. So
yeah,
the
it's going to
upfront
be
work is
great.
mostly now, I think.
Yeah, exactly. And then of course, once we launch these products, we can, luckily, like you said, we have 2003 old year website that's been online consistently and has traffic. I can't wait till we update the homepage though. I know I've been wanting to update the homepage. So probably when the show goes live, it'll still show the, like medieval products, and we still get traffic for those, and we'll maintain that. But we're gonna add these new products right on the homepage, and we're gonna have the new messaging. We started making the product landing pages for each one on the website to drive to Amazon and things. I can't wait till the thing is rolling. Aubrey, want to go to your final question? I think kind of skipping mine. I already feel like we covered that.
So I think let's go to the timeline part of the business. So what does the timeline look like? I think we have one already for polishing cloth, right? We're already
Yeah,
targeting the launch date.
it's been pushed, again, lockdowns and everything else, and learning about the product requirements. So the polishing cloth was looking like early April. We had to slow it down because Nelson helped us from last show to tell us to put a washing instructions on the label. It has to be a real brand or to fit all compliance. So we had to kind of stop production and make some washing instructions, right? And so,
Yeah.
but I still think like mid-April ship, and then it takes a couple weeks. So I don't know, Luciano, what do you feel like May, for at least for a couple of these, hopefully, maybe May,
Well, I
maybe.
think May is doable. I think May is doable.
Mm,
It all depends. It all depends on the. We need, of course, we need to make some adjustment. Still need to make some adjustment on the product, on the packaging. Need to add the instructions, wash instructions, and the packaging needs to update the structure a little bit. The grading of paper of the packaging, we need to add an extra layer of security to make sure the box is not going to be squashed on the shipping. So we really need to make sure that they're solid enough and light, solid enough and light enough, right? So we need
yeah,
to find a balance between lightness and solidness. So light enough to ship and don't feel very heavy and save money, and hard enough to ship and doesn't break and doesn't squash. So this is a bit of back and forth adjustment that we need to do.
yeah. But I'm pretty excited. I mean, it's like you said, it's I didn't say it, but I feel it's painfully slow for me. I like, but we're creating value and long-term cash flow. So it's worth the doing it right the first time as much as you can. All right, I think we covered everything. Of course, ExcaliburBrothers.com is the brand website. It might not be totally up to date when you're watching it right away or looking at it, but I can't wait to update that. I think hopefully maybe in April or May, right? Luciano probably will make an update on the site.
Yeah, yeah. I think
Awesome.
it's yeah.
Okay, I think that's a wrap. How are you feeling, Aubrey? Ready to rock? You gonna help us promote some Excalibur Brothers products online soon?
Yeah, sure, of course. I think
Awesome.
they will be also excited to receive that product or to buy those products.
Yeah. Of course, it's a product business, right? So many years ago, we talked to some pretty huge Chinese Amazon sellers, and there's two parts of any business. There's the product and there's the marketing. And so a lot of them say in Amazon, of course, you need marketing, but the superior product usually is what wins with the, average price or good price and good quality, right? Because if you do the best marketing, but your product isn't what people want or isn't people like, you're not going to last. So you got to get a good product. And that's why we're working so hard right now. Because no matter how good your marketing is, if your product's not good, it's not going to sustain. All right. Any last words for anybody? Luciano, Aubrey?
All good for me. I'm very excited to launch the products.
Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be a good reward. Just keep on pushing. All right. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Bye bye.
To get more info about running an international business, please visit our website at www.globalfromasia.com. That's www.globalfromasia.com. Also, be sure to subscribe to our iTunes feed. Thanks for tuning in.